What up everybody, it's me Blake316 here with a new video for you guys, and in this video it's not just going to be video games, but it's going to be video games, movies, trading cards, figures, any type of nerd thing. It's basically nerdy pickups, and I got about 6 to maybe 8 months of nerdy pickups of all types of different stuff, and I'm going to pretty much show you guys my haul over the past few months. Maybe you'll get introduced to a game you didn't know about, or maybe you'll get introduced to a hobby that you weren't aware of that you might spark interest in. You never really know. But like I said, I got tons of stuff to show you guys, and it's pretty much just nerd stuff. If you like games, movies, all that type of good stuff, hey, you're not alone. I'm here with you, and who knows, maybe I might put you onto something, or vice versa. Leave me a comment. But anyway, enough talking. Let me show you a bunch of cool things. And I'm gonna start off with some retro games. Like I said, we're showing everything here. So right here, I have a Game Boy game, and it is WWF Superstars 2. A little fact about me is that I want to collect all the wrestling games that ever existed, especially like the WWF ones. And I believe I am like 3 games away from a complete wrestling Game Boy collection. Nerdy stuff, I know. I have WWF Superstars 1, picked up WWF Superstars 2. This is not a wrestling game, but it is a Game Boy game, and I'll show you why I picked up these Game Boy games. And it is Doug's Big Adventure. If you guys are not familiar with Doug, it was a Nickelodeon cartoon show, quite popular. And believe it or not, this was the ever Doug Funny video game ever made. So more games. I actually picked this up. I didn't want this. I went into a game store and I was like, you know what? That looks pretty cool. And it is Turok Dinosaur Hunter for the Nintendo Switch. This is a limited run release. Fun fact, I got another fun fact for you. When I was younger and I had the Nintendo 64, I wanted Turok just like everyone else did, but my mom would not get me the game. This is the first time and only time she said, no, I'm not getting you that game. Reason is because you kill dinosaurs. My mom didn't care about me killing people in video games, but she's like, no, you're not gonna hurt the dinosaurs. That is a fact. But guess what? I'm grown now. So I picked it up for the Switch. They also have Turok 2. I might pick that up as well just to say I have it. But Turok on the Nintendo Switch. Now, something else that I got. Now, if you guys are not familiar with my channel, I was going through this crazy Pokemon card phase, right? Where I was just buying Pokemon cards like crazy. Then I was buying some Dragon Ball Z cards, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! If you see in the background, yes, that is a Shiny Fates Elite Trainer box. Pop my collar. But you know what? I was just buying every type of card possible. And then I found this. These Topps Baseball 2021 series. I seen this in Target. And from what I heard, that these cards are like they go for a lot of money. People go crazy for the sports cards, the baseball cards, the basketball, the football cards. Reason being, you can get like signature cards, like pieces of people's jersey and like their glove and whatever. I was like, yo, let me go cop that. Still sealed. I kind of want to open it, but here's one thing about me. I like the way stuff looks sealed. And I know I can't be the only person like that, because sometimes I just like it sealed and just display it like that. Who knows, might be like a $10,000 card in here, but hey, we'll find out. I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, some more games. This is another Nintendo Switch game that I picked up that I was really hyped about playing, and I'm still hyped about playing. But I realized it's a very lengthy game, and I have to be ready to commit to this game. And it is Bravely Default 2. I never played any of the other Bravely Default games, but when I seen gameplay, I like the classic JRPG gameplay. It looks really good. Visuals look good. Gameplay look good. And I was like, you know what? I want this game. It was a birthday gift to myself. At least one of the birthday gifts I got for myself. Still sealed, but I picked this up for the Switch. Another Switch game I got that I haven't played yet is Pokemon Sword. Once again, I went on this crazy Pokemon kick. And I was like, I need Pokemon games. I need Pokemon cards. I need Pokemon everything. It was getting really bad. I kind of calmed down a little. I came back to reality, but yo, like I said, it was crazy. Another game I'm going to show you guys. Now, this is kind of like an exclusive, because I had made a video stating I was never going to buy this game. And then I was like, you know what? Let me buy it. Wait for it's on sale. It was $29.99. kind of giving you guys clues. And I was like, you know what? Let me just have it in my collection. And then whenever I play it, I play it. The Last of Us Part 2. Yes, I finally broke down and bought the game, mainly because they did some updates to the game. There's still no multiplayer, but they added like player progression trophies, stuff like that. So it was like $30. I was like, you know what? I really like the original. Let me just have this in my collection, right? Yeah, I picked it up, whatever. Anyway, so I found like a thrift store not too far from my house. And like any other thrift store, they sell old school stuff like games, movies, etc. And one thing that they had was obviously the games. And me, if I like a game, I don't care what it is exactly, I'll buy it. Whether it's sports games, whether it's like quote unquote a kiddie game, whether a game you might not like. If I like it, I'm gonna buy it. So what I bought was Madden 07, NCAA Football 09, Madden 11, Madden 13, Madden 06. I bought a bunch of sports games. People are like, Blake, why'd you buy those sports games? Or blah, blah, blah. I like sports games, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, UFC, hockey. I play sports in real life. I play them in video games. And guess what? These games are all fun. I believe I paid like $3, $4 each. For these games, and guess what? It was money worth it for me. I got to play I got to like pretty much witness the evolution of Madden on the 360 era. See how bad it was, how much it improved. I got to get achievements in all these games, and you know what? It was enjoyable. I like Madden. I always liked Madden. It was always one of my more favorite series, and yeah, I had fun. I still check out that thrift store. They don't really have anything lately, which kind of sucks because, like I said, I was going in there buying all these games, and now it's kind of dry. This NCAA Football 09 game, bro, this game is really good. Even in, 2021? It aged really well. And not playing an NCAA football game as long as I did, I was playing this game almost as if it was like a brand new release. It was kind of crazy. Only thing that sucks, not for these games, but kind of for Xbox in general, none of these games are backwards compatible. I can't play none of these games on the Xbox One, and that means I definitely can't play them, none of them on the Xbox Series X, which was another reason why I was buying these games. I was planning on getting an Xbox Series X, playing all these old games. I couldn't. I had to play all these games on my Xbox 360, so that kind of sucked. Let's keep on that subject, because I was like getting so hyped up for the Xbox Series X, right, where I was buying Xbox 360 games, clearly, and then I was also buying original Xbox games. I did a video on these games. I bought Backyard Wrestling, Don't Try This at Home, and Backyard Wrestling 2, and just to find out that these games probably are not backwards compatible either on the Xbox One, which means they're not backwards compatible on the Xbox Series X. Now, this is kind of a rant, like kind of detracting or sidetracking from this video, but like, yo, I would have an Xbox Series X right now if everything was 100% backwards compatible. It's not, and that kind of sucks, which kind of leaves me not in a rush to get the console, because let's be honest, the console itself has no games. Exclusive games, right? Another game I just picked up that I think more people should be talking about, but they're not going to. It is R-Type Final 2. Now, if you're not familiar with R-Type, it's a shmup, like an arcade shooter. My first R-Type game ever was Super R-Type on the Super Nintendo. Extremely hard, challenging game. I guarantee you, this is probably one of the most challenging games that nobody's going to play, that no one's going to talk about, because it doesn't have a big budget. It doesn't look the best. But right now, if you like challenging shooter games that are definitely freaking hard, I definitely recommend this game, and I'm looking forward to getting into this little Xbox game. It's also on PlayStation as well as a Nintendo Switch. A lot of people don't know about this game. Another thing I got, Pokemon related. I got this Pokemon binder. It's basically for like the big Pokemon cards, the oversized cards. It's like I said, I was just buying everything Pokemon. I really didn't need that. More Pokemon stuff. Some unopened, a Vivid Voltage. You know how hard it is to find Pokemon cards? I literally just bought this because I haven't found Pokemon cards in a store in like 2 months. And guess what? I seen these, and these were the last 3 packs, and I bought them all. Random, I know. Let's talk about some movies. One movie I got that was kind of underwhelming. Matter of fact, I'll just say it was a straight up disappointment. It is The Craft, The Legacy, or The Craft Legacy. If you're not familiar with the original Craft movie, which was an amazing movie, it's basically about 4 witches or 4 teenage girls that inherit witch powers, and they become witches, and they kind of like do witch stuff, and then they realize they shouldn't be doing this, blah, blah, blah. This was a sequel. This movie is nowhere near as good as the original. It shouldn't even be in the same room, let alone the same table, right? I bought this this movie, because I really wanted to see it. I kind of regret buying it. That's how disappointed I was in it. And the reason why I was so disappointed, it was because the original one was that good. If there was no original and I just seen this one, I'd be like, yeah, it's okay. But this movie, like, really is a sequel to a cult classic. That's how good the original is. If you haven't seen this, or you don't have to buy it, I believe this is on HBO Max. And definitely the original is also, because I recently watched the original. But The Craft, definitely recommend it. And The Craft Legacy, if you want to check it out, it's not that bad. But like I said, for me, I was disappointed. Another movie or movie collection that I got, for some reason, I was like, I had to have this. And it is the Avengers 4 movie collection. This features all 4 Avengers movies. The retail for this is like 50 or 60 bucks. Yes, I know it's expensive. Yes, I know these movies are on like Disney Plus, but let me tell you something. The streaming quality of Disney Plus will never be as good as physical content. These movies are in, like, I don't know, is this Blu-ray 4K? I don't know. But the quality, the visual quality is way better than anything on a streaming device. So for these Marvel movies in particular, I like to watch them physically because they just look better with the special effects, green screen, etc. on physical media than on a streaming service. And for me personally, I love the Marvel movies. I know they're going to be doing a Captain America set, which I plan on getting. I believe that comes out this month in May for the 3 Captain America movies. So I plan on getting that as well. So I'll pick this up. Like I said, guys, we got a lot of stuff. It's just way too many games. Another game that I picked up that I'm having tons of fun with is UFC 4. I've been streaming this a lot on my Twitch channel. If you want to come through, link in the description. I've been streaming UFC 4, having a lot of fun with my viewers, doing wagers and betting and all this crazy stuff. Really good game. I like this game. Outside of YouTube, I actually train MMA. I have my black belt in stand up. I also train BJJ. I'm a purple belt currently. So I love this type of stuff. I do it in real life. Once again, I do it in the game. And I had to get UFC 4. Now, let me show you. I did a video on this, like an in-depth review on this on what I'm about to show you. If you notice, I bought some Game Boy games. Reason is, I bought this Game Boy. Now, this Game Boy is modded. It has a backlit screen. It's the old school retro see-through thing. This was kind of like a spur of the moment type of thing. Once again, this was another birthday gift I bought myself. Really cool. If you're interested, I do have a video doing a review on this. So if you want to check that out. But I bought a Game Boy. More games, more games, more games. I did a video on this as well. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Like I said, I was buying Pokemon cards. I was buying Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I was buying Magic the Gathering cards. So I was like, yo, I need the game too. I was out of control. Another game that I got that I was really happy that it came physical because I didn't want to buy it digital. And it is Hades for Nintendo Switch. I'm really kind of debating whether just keeping this sealed, because it is still sealed, or actually playing it. I really want to play it. But this is a game that I bought. And yeah, like I said, it was digital. And I was really excited when they announced it. Got it for Nintendo Switch. Speaking of debating of keeping it sealed or opening, and I'm probably never going to open this, Mario 3D All-Stars. Prices of this is like going crazy right now. Two more games. I picked up Cyberpunk, which I heard they've been updating this game. I was usually doing like updates with videos. I stopped doing it because I just kind of lost interest. But I'm saving this game because I'm saving it for hopefully by the time I get to it, it's finally going to be good enough to play. And last but not least, one of the more recent games I picked up is It Takes Two for the PlayStation 4. I played 2 hours of this game so far. I actually streamed it on my YouTube channel. We streamed it for 2 hours. It was a lot of fun. We haven't had time to co-op to play it again. But if you have someone to play this game with, I definitely recommend it. Lots and lots of fun. But guys, I'm out of breath. That was a lot of pickups. That was like 6 to 8 months. I don't know how many games, cards, movies, etc. But this video was long overdue. And like I said, this is just straight up nerdy stuff. I might call this series like Nerdy Pickups. If you survive to the end of this video, let me know what you think of that name. But I like this. I don't want to just do I got game right. Let's talk about games. I want to talk about everything. Games, movies. Hey, I ain't pick up new figures, but I'm going to start throwing figures or anything. I never know what I'm throwing this video. It's nerd stuff. But anyway, please give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Hey, like I said, I got Twitch now. Subscribe for future videos. Until next time. Peace.